Alright boys, market is absolutely shredded, and today I'm going over budget beasts at every single position. The price cap we're hitting is around 100k because I feel like it's fairly easy to make 100,000 coins in Madden. Without further ado though, let's slide on over to the quarterback position where I have my favorite quarterback in the game for under 100,000 coins. Let's go see it. The quarterback is the most important position on your field in my opinion, besides your glowing X Factor running back. If that's how you play, I don't like you. But Doug Williams is a great viable option for 83,000 coins. I personally still use Doug. I do run a Commanders theme team. I prefer Doug over Kirk Cousins. And he gets a Super Bowl glowing token. So 1, he glows. 2, he hits all of the thresholds. We can look at this: 92 speed, 92 deep accuracy, 90 medium, 90 short. I do see occasionally Doug throwing some inaccurates because he is getting slightly out of date, but for under 100,000 coins, 83,000 coins, what more could you want? And that's why Doug Williams is the best budget quarterback in the game. Obviously, if you have a little bit more coins, all the Bo Jacksons are great options, but they did not fall under the 100,000 coins. So, Doug Williams, QB1, budget squad. So I know this is a budget beast video, but we'll take free cards wherever we can. And at running back, I have the free Combine Darren McFadden. Boys, if you haven't beaten your Combine Extreme Solo Challenges, go claim this Darren McFadden. 99 speed, gets all 32 team chems, gets built-in human joystick for free, I believe. And McFadden's a great option, gets Combine Chem as well. Any team chem you want to put on him, look at this. I mean, if you haven't gotten Darren McFadden in general, just get him, put him as your backup running back. But if you need a great budget option, Darren McFadden is extremely usable, and I see Darren McFadden online all the time. So for receiver, I'm going to do 2 different options. I'm going to do an absolute just unit, Montez Sweat, and more of a speed, smaller guy. For the unit, Montez, let's talk about though. 6'6", 260 pounds. It's basically like taking your speed rusher and putting him outside a receiver. 94 speed is a little slow, but for 47,000 coins, what more do you want out of a receiver? Montez Sweat is still like my 4th receiver on my team. He gets in there during 5 wide and makes plays. He beats all these knockouts for me, no abilities. So Montez Sweat might be a little bit of a biased pick, but for the price range you're going to get him at, you can't ask for much more. And for speed, the newest Tyreek Hill replacement, Marquise Brown, 97 speed, 5'9". He's a little receiver out there, but he's 97 speed. He's one of those free agent cards too, so he's going to be cheap. You guys can most likely get him for free just by beating that free agency field pass. That's the thing with a lot of these free cards. They're usually in this 94 to 95 range, and that's a lot of the cards that are on this list. So before you go and spend, what is Marquise going to cost you? 60,000 coins, you might as well just go check your free agency field pass and see if you've beaten it. I would check that because maybe you have a free B&D player and you can take Marquise Brown for free because he is a speed demon at 97 speed. Tight end though, Travis Kelce. Kelce has an upgrade already, and so that's kind of why I think this card is kind of tanked. He's going for about 84,000 coins, but I mean, look at this guy's stats. 95 speed, 95 short, 93 medium. Not the greatest run blocking, but you're not putting Travis Kelce in your lineup to run block for you. He's also 6'5", 260 pounds. For 84,000 coins, what more could you want from a tight end? Travis Kelce is a great budget option, and probably the best budget option at tight end in my opinion. Offensive line-wise, though, I just recommend picking B&D offensive linemen. You get a bunch of free linemen just from playing the game. You get a 97 overall Andrew Whitworth from beating the field pass. Last season, we got some guys. You also get a bunch of free 95-plus B&D players out of all these program field passes. Just take the offensive linemen. Also, if you just don't want to do that, you might as well just go and buy some 92 to 94 overalls because offensive linemen play very similar. If you're not going to get the secure protectors on the top guys, like it's not worth spending coins for an offensive lineman that's not going to have any abilities on them. You're either going to get the B&Ds, spend top dollar, or just run the budget squad. And honestly, 40,000 coins per offensive lineman, it plays, dude. I promise you guys that. Moving over to the defensive side of things, I have Super Bowl Chase Young for 98,000 coins. What more could you really want? He also gets a glowing X Factor if you have one of those tokens. 95 speed, 6'5". Chase Young is probably the best edge rusher under 100,000 coins besides the guy that I have opposite of him. And that would be Madden. Card is gross. 94 overall, sure, slightly outdated, but Madden is an ability-focused game, and he gets glowing, unstoppable force for just around 59,000 coins. Boys, Madden is a lock in every single lineup if you don't have a lot of coins. I promise you. Alright, boys, defensive tackle, I'm going over by 7,000 coins. Sue me. Sapp is just that guy, to be honest. 95 overall defensive tackles are fairly expensive-ish. Alright, boys, defensive tackle, I'm going over by 7,000 coins because I think Warren Sapp is worth every single penny. 95 overall, free inside stuff, just a big boy in the middle. I also like Vita Vea. He's a cheaper option, but doesn't get free inside stuff like Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp, though, if you guys can spruce up an extra 7K, Warren Sapp's got to be on every single budget squad. This guy is an absolute menace in the middle. Moving over to the linebackers, there's only one option for left outside, and that's Harold Carmichael. You either love the guy, hate the guy, or use the guy. Harold's a unit, 93 speed, 6'8". I used Harold Carmichael for probably 4 or 5 months until I picked up Ted Hendricks and Fred Warner. Harold Carmichael is still extremely usable. I see this guy in the field probably 3 to 4 times a day, and look how much this card's going to cost you. 35,000 coins. Boys, if you just picked up a copy of Madden and you don't know about this card, go turn on your Xbox, go to the auction house, search Harold Carmichael and buy this card. Absolute, just he's so freaking good. It's disgusting. I can't wait to see the Harold Carmichael golden ticket left outside linebacker because I'll spend money for this card. EA can take my credit card for Harold Carmichael. Alright, so I was just recording this, and I had it perfect for Gronk, but the auction sold. Ruined my fucking footage. Thanks, idiot who bought the card. But Gronk is my best middle linebacker option. He's going for about 76,000 coins. Not this. This is an LTD. He's got a Redux. I don't feel as passionate about Gronk like I do for Harold Carmichael, because I would do things to Harold Carmichael to get him a golden ticket. Kidding, that's sus. But Gronk, though, is 94 speed, 6'6". He's going for around 60 to 75,000 coins. So Gronk, middle linebacker, really great user. I still see Gronk on the field today. And boys, if you saw that squad of Harold Carmichael and Gronk from like December to like February, you were just leaving the lobby because it was just gross. Moving on over to DBs now. If you guys haven't caught a quick little trend, Super Bowl cards are really worth their price. 80,000 coins, sorry boys, for Herb Adderley, 96 speed, 6'1". Great coverages, hits all the thresholds, and he also like the glowing X Factor, again like the token, like the rest of the Super Bowl cards. I have 3 DBs, and Herb Adderley is definitely one of the top. I think Herb's the best budget option, but I have 2 other guys that's up for debate. That would be the 95 overall lower real deal Nnamdi, 95 speed, 6'3", 95 man, 93 press, 94 zone. I like Herb more just because he's glowing, boys. This game is just an X-Factor ability-based game. I've probably said that 17 times in this video, but it's the truth. Nnamdi doesn't get anything crazy ability-wise. That's why I think Herb's better, but I got one more option. The third corner I got is Jahari Alexander. Boys, I just want you to think this through for a second. You can rock a squad of Herb Adderley, Jahari Alexander, and Nnamdi for about 250,000 coins, and you could be absolutely strapping out there. Jahari, though, is actually really freaking good. 5'10", 96 speed, 96 man, and 94 zone. This card's been out for a minute now. It's a playoff Redux, but he's just still gross. He is a little bit on the shorter side, but you just toss him in the slot, and he's strapping, boys. I'm telling you. Down to the last 2 positions, and thank God Malik Hooker is sitting here for 100,000 coins. 95 speed, 6'1", 93 man, 95 zone. Malik Hooker is a unit of a free safety, and for 100,000 coins, safety is probably the second most important position on your defense besides having a good user, and Malik Hooker can strap it back there, but can also be used as a great user because he's 6'1", one of the bigger safeties in the game. And across from him at strong safety, I have the Whitner Sr., Hittner, aka Crew. This card is really freaking good. Gets a glowing X Factor, which you always know I'm a glazer for. He is 5'10", 95 speed, though. For, what is he going for? 50,000 coins right now, 62,000 coins. The card's a stud. I love when Madden gets this way because you can try out so many new cards. Like Hittner. How many of you have actually used this card? Because when he came out, he was sitting around 400,000 coins. Wasn't worth it, but now going for 62,000 coins, you can pick him up for a 3-game rental and get rid of him for the same price. Card's good. Madden's in a good place. I love Summer Madden, so we're going to keep banging out videos like this probably every few weeks, just going over the best budget beast options. And that's everything I got for you boys today. I'll catch you fellas later. Peace.